Swedish economic tendency 101 spot 4, above the expected 100 spot 9.
So 31 in the stocks there, yeah? You guys see that someone's just reloading 29.30s here, yeah?
Yeah.
Might just find he does that all the way up to 35s.
You gonna cut in reverse if he comes back?
No.
The Bank of Japan are releasing their fiscal year 2014 statement of the year. Their net income was at 1 trillion yen for fiscal year 2014. That's the Bank of Japan. The 10 o'clock date on their year-end numbers. Side note, the energy markets reports that Iraqi Basra heavy crude has taken a wide discount of more than $1 to its official selling price on the back of high supply and low demand. That's on the Basra heavy crude.
If you look at the weekly in the Bund, we're still super high. So I think we can still play the upside.
Volumes are so low in this Euro stocks.
1785
It's
now,
going
so
bid on
moving
nothing.
along with expectations based on the Bunds earlier. Otherwise, for the cash equity markets, Euro stocks and DAX futures catching a small bid off the cash equity open. The Euro stocks is up 0.6%, the DAX is up 0.4%. Best sectors so far: tech, construction, and telecoms. Underperformers: food and bev, media, and basic resources. EFSF will sell €2.25 billion worth of their long 4-year. We knew that already. The guidance is mid swaps minus 12 basis points. It looks like books open on the EFSF 2.25 billion euros opening yesterday on a long 4-year. Guidance is mid swaps minus 12 basis points area. And for the Spanish PMs, the government will maintain their policies.
See, I think if the Eurostox now gets back below that 31 there, 30s, 31s, that should just move back down towards the low then. Spent enough time, just catching everyone long. You'll get the same setup as we got yesterday in the initial balance.
In around 5 minutes or so, we're looking for the ECB's daily liquidity reports. As of yesterday, excess liquidity was at roughly 290.6 billion. No major changes expected in that figure today. Come on. It's just there's no volume. It needs someone just to step in below these 28s and take it lower. As soon as we trade 28s, it'll just go off offer.
It's so slow.
It's very slow, but when it gets below those 28s, it'll move. It'll pick up speed. We're trading 2,000 contracts a minute. There's absolutely nothing going through the market. Better off trading the Bunge, mate.
What's on the low? Slow with the volume.
The thing is, if you remember yesterday's Eurostox move, remember it gave you that chance, yeah? The one I lost the bet to Z. That was free money, wasn't it? Guys, just watching that FTSE MIB, yeah? I'll give you there a little clue on the periphery. So slow.
ECB's liquidity reports, excess liquidity has dropped by 15 billion, 15 billion, now totals 275.5. So ECB's liquidity down by 15 billion, now at 275.5 billion, so still relatively high. That's due to an increase in autonomous factors by around 15 billion, and then a small reduction in marginal lending facility usage.
DAX and FTSE's rallying.
Okay. This is one of those movies you're going to sit in for an hour and then all of a sudden it's going to dump. You're like, fair enough. Fair enough. I was expecting to sit for an hour and get nothing. Oh man. Keep paying the high tech. Keep paying the high tech. Oh man, there it is. I pay the 2s and it goes off at an straight line. Oh no. That's not nice. So just keep sitting there buying it up, mate. Think about those buttons, Max. You get about those 58s. Go fill in the singles.
What, 58?
Yeah, get above there. We should just go fill in the singles, 62s. Maybe even test a bit higher. Maybe test the higher though.
Do it in the profile.
Yeah.
I think if we make a higher low, I will try to buy.
I wouldn't mind a little break of that low and then let it come back above those 43s and then try the long. Because it's not going to leave, I mean, in such a balanced day yesterday, it's not going to leave those single prints untraded today. So hopefully it leaves them for now, it goes down first, fails to break, and then we get long, make some lunch money.
I think I'm gonna try to buy.
The volumes are so low, mate. Everyone's on holiday.
On China, commenting from the Ministry of Commerce in China, saying that China's trading edge based on labour costs and land prices is fading.
I mean, you put it start on 33, 34 now, it shouldn't really get above there, should it?
Well, I tried that little idea first time and I've paid up twice on the high tech, so if you're going to put a stop, put it at 37s or even probably a little bit higher, 38s. But yeah, I agree, it shouldn't go back to the high price if it's going to go down. Eurostocks. So you haven't had, if you look at the volume there, Max, we haven't had any volume in the Bund higher than, what, 2,000 contracts since the cash has been dead. I think if we get by those 58s, you suddenly see a little bit of a bid come in.
Yeah, I think we should. It looks like we're gonna do what you said to take the single.
Plus ECB 825, yeah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Hey, Mario Draghi is just getting out of bed now, yeah? making his coffee, got his IG on, ready to buy some buns.
Oh, stocks always gives you a chance, doesn't it?
One last chance of the 30s, mate. One last test of these 30s, and then hopefully that's it.
Shouldn't get like 30 down there. Yes, then. Yeah. Anyone any chance, let's give everyone a chance.
Come on, give me the foul. The thing is that delta's still quite positive, so if we get below that swing, if we get below those 24s, I mean, 15 should open up pretty easily. It should be a pretty straightforward down move. Well, yeah, I mean, you should be able to get 10, 15 ticks out of this pretty fast. Okay, 32.
Minute candle in the bund looks really bullish.
Absorption on 28.
Someone just sitting on the bed.
Quick note on China. Just seeing a Twitter post from a CNBC presenter. Says that HSBC are now looking for a 250 basis point cut in the triple R by China. Their previous expectation of a 100 basis point cut. I'm not sure of the timing of that, but HSBC now in total looking for 250 basis points worth of cuts in the triple R versus the prior 100 basis points according to a CNBC presenter on Twitter.
Nice for Rick D4 comment out. Oh dear.
That was it. One last test of the 30s, yeah? A little kiss of death there. Now just that bid must just disappear now.
Just get above 31 down here now.
Right, that bid must, if someone buys this now, then there's just no point. Bid must just completely evaporate and the market must just offer down.
Oh, it's sitting there.
Well, he didn't reload them. It's 100 lots. I love. Come on. I'm the first contract. Give me the full. Thank you.
Yeah. Fucking 27 again. 28 something. Someone's not giving up now, they are. They are going to keep hard. Gets below.
Do you guys notice that sort of direct buyer? I don't want to jinx it, but he's not buying the market anymore.
Yeah, I know.
So he's not lifting the offers away. He's kind of just sitting passively. Don't lift the 28s.
Stated in 10 minutes that'll be the Swedish trade balance for April.
Oh, 31, 32. Stop now.
It's 500 in the bund.
500.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like 5 times the average.
If he starts getting traded into, we're going to sell into him, Max.
I just need
Free money front run, yeah?
2 ticks inside.
2 tick winner.
Been a lot today.
700 lot in the stocks. Oh no, wait, that's not real. 600 lot. Oh no, that's not real either. 200 lot. No, that's not real either. This is the quietest opening session we've had in 4 weeks. Picked a good day, didn't we?
For golf then. Still not giving up, I don't think,
Sadly not.
I've given up.
I think you can put your stop at 32s now. It gets above there, it's going to go test the high again.
Given up, mate, already.
So I think like Lee was saying, I think Lee hit it spot on. It would be, I'd be shocked if this Eurostock somehow posted a green day today. You would just expect it to go down and fill in, you know, more of that hole in the weekly profile. I mean, that would be the base case, but
You don't fancy it sideways today?
no, I don't. S&P is very weak yesterday, mate. Equity markets are showing some serious weakness.
I think it's reacting to the comments out there.
Finally.
Yeah.
I think yesterday was like one of the biggest one-day moves in the S&P we've seen in weeks. Proper big range day. I think it was 20, 24, 25 handle move.
What did I tell you about that 1197s? And I told you, I gave you the high in the S&P as well, you didn't trust me.
97s in what?
Yeah, 09.5 I said,
Yeah, because it went down to 97s.
96.25.
He knows his levels, huh? Someone has just sat there being a pain. Mate, the volume is getting, I don't know if you guys got your volume up here, but this volume is getting lower and lower and lower. I can count the contracts going through. That's a 5 lot, that's 6 lots. Yep, oh, there's 200 lots. The first big sort of surge in volume, mate, I'm guaranteed someone will hit that offer. It's just going to go straight offer. Someone needs to step in and just do what they need to do. Come on,
Oh yeah.
pick up speed.
Yeah.
Pick up speed, mate. Keep coming. No, don't buy it. Don't.
Yeah, but when it's that tight. That's why it's good.
I suppose the one positive, we've got 5 minutes and we're going to leave a nice selling tail in that Eurostox. See, Max, that bud now, you've got the high at 58, you've got the lower high at 56, and now you've got a low high at 55.
Yeah, I think
Buy 56s.
The Swedish trade balance
I'm long.
consensus is a surplus
I will
of
probably
4 billion,
stop at
will be
48.
slightly smaller than last month's surplus. of
Yeah.
4.2
So above that, so it's also making higher lows now. So making lower highs and higher lows.
Yeah, someone.
Whichever way this breaks, the volume should pick up. There's absolutely nothing going on. There should be something. There should be something.
I will add if we
Yeah, if we get above those 56s, I'll join you. Just busy watching the Euro stocks do nothing.
Yeah, we went 3 times to 57.
Stocks, mate.
Next time should be a good one.
It is school holidays, mate.
In the 15 minutes we have 2 reinjection from the
What
lows.
school holidays next week?
That's good.
No.
This week?
Well, the college is on holiday, aren't they?
Yes, this week.
Are your kids on holiday?
Well, we'll
Your brood. Oh, Euro stocks. It's a classic case. Someone sells the Euro stocks to Mark with a bit of volume and he pulls the offer away. Now the buyers are buying the 8s and the 9s from him. And then when they're done buying it from him, he'll say, okay, thank you, I'll sell the 7s and 6s to you. And then they'll buy it lower and then he'll pull the offer away. This guy's just getting a free fill. Look how firm his offer is. His offer's real at 8s and 9s. He's genuinely wanting those. Buyers are just too stupid to realise what he's doing to them, but hey.
Someone is reloading 55 in the bun. I think when he's gonna stop, should go.
Yeah, he's taken 1400 there, hasn't he?
F6. Come.
There's nothing there, is there? It's all about someone lifting those 58s, maybe. Get above there, 62s will trade.
One buyer.
20 seconds. The Swedish trade balance consensus surplus 4 billion, but this data can be delayed.
Yeah, that Euro stocks, I swear I'm just going to take a 4-tick winner and just take my winner, mate. Even though it's completely the wrong thing to do.
Surplus 5.7 billion. Surplus 5.7 billion Swedish trade balance above the consensus 4 billion.
See, Nazir, you were talking about now to stop out, and if you want to put your stop somewhere, you just put it above wherever the seller's selling. He's selling the 7s and the 8s. You can put a stop on 9s, and if it gets above there, it's going to go back to the highs anyways. But there's a clear seller absorbing the 8s and 9s now. I mean, just look at the gilts, man. Gilts is in a 9-tick range.
Yeah, bun. Someone looks back.
painful. So slow.
Still absorbing.
See, typically if there was a bit of momentum, I'd buy the 8s. I'd buy the market, but you could just so easily see that bid just disappearing in the bund, just going offer.
It's reloading in the bid.
Yeah.
Stops.
This Eurostox is so bad.
Lift this shit. Come on.
I just got pot full in a 5 lot. Give me the other 4. Man, I just got pot full to 58.
Accelerate for
That's not fair.
Come on.
Can I have the other 4, please? Oh, mate. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, that was a good part, Phil. Don't know if you got that 1 minute chart up, Max.
Yep.
But you can almost, if you look at it, we're just doing these consecutive higher, like sort of a very direct bid.
Yeah.
Eurostox.
Is that someone looks still happy to be filled on the offer?
I think it's safe to say it's time for me to start exiting this Eurostox.
Maybe just an idiot.
Eurostox.
I'm gonna leave this thing up.
Another part, Phil. At least I'm getting my fill, yeah. Someone's hitting 1 lots into the 8s. Thank you. Good fill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my fill. Now you can go as bid as you want, mate. I don't care. And pull that offer out of the way.
Lift.
30, 31, 32s. Upside 70s, yeah? Max?
I'm taking some out.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, for the single prints, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah. I think you got to ask yourself: would you be short those single prints? In other words, would you cut and reverse the single prints?
Yeah, but we already did 30 ticks straight line. There's
Really?
no one in the market could easily pull back.
Yeah, I suppose I know what you mean. Take your winners. Take your winner.
Better to go in at the better price. Go straight line to the open as well.
Let's see how it responds.
I think if we take 58, I will cut because when it turns,
Yeah.
sometimes it just goes.
Funny thing is, the market that I should be getting out is the stocks, but the one I am getting out is the Bund. Now the Bund's probably just going to go straight, mate. Bundy. Oh golly. I think we get below 58s, mate. I wouldn't. I actually, well, cut and reverse we below 58s, yeah.
I'm just gonna cut the long.
Because the thing is, that low. I mean, that low is gonna go. That low is gonna go again today. I don't think that's the low. Not yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, there's a. I mean, if you look at the volume now, this is as low as I've seen this for maybe a month in the Bund.
Because someone reloads 60 really good.
So if we get back below 58, I'll sell the market. I think we should have a quick little offer down. Please remember, everyone would have got along above 58s. And the locals would have been buying above 58s.
Ericsson are open to
Um,
get an M&A deal after the combination of Nokia and Alcatel. So sources say that Ericsson are bidding to an
Let's try this, see what happens.
Well, open
Get
to a
shorts
bigger
and
deal
buns.
on the M&A front after the Nokia Alcatel combination.
You guys are warriors doing this trade.
Warriors, mate. I'm trying to ignore it. I'm looking at the pork bellies to try and take my focus off this Euro stocks, mate. I think it's one of those trades. You just got to put the stop in and just literally just put the stop in and trade the stop.
There's zero energy.
Mate, there's nothing anywhere, mate.
It's done.
Absolutely nothing anywhere. But that's what I think the energy might just pick up in this Bund if we take these 57s now. I think you might just get a little bit more of a direct offer in the Bund. I think you can keep a tight stop now. 62s, you are going with the profile. And the profile's still,
You're shorting.
yeah, I sold the 8s.
Still have one long, but I'm gonna get a.
Yeah, I think if we get below 7s, I'll sell some more and I'll try and go for the break of that low. But like you said, mate, you don't want to be pyramiding in these markets, do you?
No, no.
You pyramid, you'll mess up good positions, so you just got to be aggressive early on.
Better to try to build a position in a good area with tight risk.
Yeah. See, there is someone selling there. You can see those clips there. Someone just sold another 200 into the 8s. The question is just, where to from here?
Who wants a banana? Banana.
It's what? Mauritius. Mauritius. Oh no.
Yeah, I fucking got.
You were right for the stocks.
Really?
Good hold, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Got paid to hold.
Well, I think you got paid to put the stop at the right place, I suppose. Painful trade, but 31's never traded again. Funny thing is, this delta just, the prices are going down, but the delta's not going down. So what are these longs just praying and hoping for a bounce or something? You know, or are they going to actually do something and get out of their bloody long positions?
Prefer to be out.
Just want to see a little flurry in the stock, just a few stops, a few people paying up, paying down, you know, just do something.
Patience.
There we go, there's someone paying down. Someone's paying down. Do you think is if the stocks gets below those 14s, it's probably going to get to 4s pretty quickly and then maybe bounce and just spend the rest of the morning filling out?
The same extension as we had on the upside.
Hmm. But it does look as though that delta's going to, it's unwinding. You can see it's almost back to flat, another 2,000 positive.
The Guardian Live blog cites comments from local Greek wires that the Greek government told its technical staff in Brussels to close all issues as soon as possible, but without retreating from the red lines. Says those red lines are the primary surplus targets, pensions, labour market reforms, and Greek VAT rates. It's pretty much what we've seen before out of sources suggesting that the Greek government now wants negotiators to speed things up. The Greek government has reportedly told its technical staff in Brussels to close all issues as soon as possible, but without retreating from the red lines. That's the Guardian Live blog citing local Greek news wires. Again, a quick reminder, the Brussels talks were due to restart today after a conference call yesterday.
See, the gilts are in a 9-tick range. I think the last time the gilt was in a 9-tick range was, yeah, never. 9-tick range, mate. Jeepers.
Comments from a Chinese Ministry of Commerce official that China will boost outbound investment with its policies.
Mate, did you stop? Ran again, did I think?
Mate, lunch on you. Oh, you 40 quid still.
Yes, yes. Stop at 70. Yes. For fuck's sake. I didn't understand the fucking stop sign. Yeah.
You want some cranberry? Anyone?
Someone's now just sitting in that stocks, just absorbing the bid, yeah. It's the same as what we saw to the upside just now, it's to the downside. Big seller, but someone's just sitting on the bid buying it. No clue. Max,
Yeah.
you watching the Bunya, mate?
Yeah, but I'm out.
Someone just stepped in with a pretty heavy offer there. There was not time to try that short again, but these 58s.
Yeah, the thing is that could just double bottom at 57 and repeat again. No. Prefer to wait to go in an extreme low or high to go again. It's kind of the middle of nowhere now.
Something just says to me at any second now that someone's just going to step into that bid and sell it back down. We've seen no volume. I think the first bit of volume you get, you just got to get with it. Just hit the market, be aggressive, try and get on that first and only move of the day. Have you guys seen a little bit of a, I don't want to call it a flag structure, but just a little bit of a sideways flag structure in the stocks? Sort of sold off and now it's consolidated in this little range. If it takes that sort of 17s now,
You could have your stop at 23.
100% trailing stop, mate. 100%. See, there it is. See that aggression through that? That should unwind now. Come on.
Or you still have your shorts.
Yeah. To be honest, I haven't got much left though. Unfortunately, with sitting in a trade for 51 minutes, it's always going to make you cover the minute you see some profits, isn't it?
It is this kind of flange at 0.5.
That's exactly where I think we're going to get to 5s and 6s.
But even if it was in the late afternoon, it's still
Ah, one tick.
Yes. And on the other side,
Oh, mate, just give up, mate. Burned, burned. German, burned. It's funny, someone sells and then the bid just disappears. And he goes bid and then he pulls the offer away. Okay. Fourth short, that doesn't work. Minus two. 16, 3.
still have good shots, Frank.
No, covered at 13s.
That's good.
Well, no, not really. Should be covering at 7s. It's just, it's one of those trades that makes you feel all the pain at the beginning. So the minute it actually becomes easier and opens up and does what it should, you know, of course you're always going to get out because you just, you know, you felt the pain for 56 minutes. But this will trade the 7s.
Could easily pull back as well.
Yeah, in theory, but I'd say 6s, mate. We're going to trade 6s now. 5s and 6s, that's where I should have been covering and cut and reversing, but I didn't.
I'm going to try to fade for Mr. Bond.
Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of a fade.
Small size.
Yeah, not looking for much, mate. If I can get 5 ticks, 6 ticks, make me feel better for getting out of my short so quickly. I've tried saying that one 3 times now, mate. 3 times I've tried selling down on the tick. 3 times.
I don't touch it anymore.
Oh man, there's nothing there. We've done 76,000 contracts in the first cash hour. I mean, it's just silly. Silly. I'm looking around you look at the euro, you look at the pound, you look at the yen. There's nothing to do.
The 1 hour candle in the stocks is really ugly.
A little bit of an engulfing candle, isn't it? The problem is engulfing candles on low volume.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, yeah, it's a pity the volume's so low, otherwise it'd be a good candidate, good short.
It's kind of back on the trend line.
Is the trend right hand? What is
Mid zero twos.
Yeah, you try that base one.
The thing is that you can draw this trend line with so many
there are
points.
two
Remember what we were saying yesterday though, Max, if you can get up in these conditions, if you can make some money in these conditions, you just got to sit on your hands. Just literally be stingy about your entries and yeah, no, don't try and force them out because it's not going to give you many chances today.